Okay, right, good morning everybody, and make that a very early morning. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I'm arriving at the sanctuary just before sunrise, and I'm going to be taking Vayetse, Livy and Ginny on an early morning walk. And today we will be discussing why do lions, and more specifically male lions, why do they love rolling around in poo? I have consulted a few scientists who have given their thoughts, and I will try and explain it in layman's terms, but yeah, let's see if they do it first of all, and then we can get on with the explanation. So yeah, stay tuned. Honestly guys, I cannot think of a better sound in the African bush than a lion roaring. It's just so iconic. And you know, I was driving in here today just thinking, imagine a world without lions. I mean, it would be really a sad reflection on humankind if, you know, in years to come we get out into the bush and we do not hear that sound. And I suppose it's what gives me purpose to wake up early in the morning and you know, come out here and see these guys, but also kind of put these videos together. Every time you hear that roar, it makes you realize what you're fighting for. Sun's just popped over the horizon. Actually, the only way I can get to spend some quality time with the animals nowadays is by coming in early before everyone's got up. There go the lions again. You hear that? Love it. Good time to be alive. Hello, darlings. Crazy lion. Livy surveying the territory. I don't know what's happened to Big Boy. Let's see if I can go down there and get Vayetse. Yeah, boy. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. Come. Right. The group has arrived. Come on. Let's go. Nice smells, eh? Alright, and there we have it. Vayetse sniffing fresh antelope poop. Licking it, rubbing on it, rolling on it, and sniffing it. Sniff, sniff, sniff. And there's Livy doing the same. But Ginny couldn't care less. Ginny is more interested in going out into the bush and checking things out. The whole family is rolling around in poo. So what you can see is he's really licking it. So he licks it, he puts it on the top of his palate, he sniffs it, and he rubs it. So he's rubbing it on his face, he's rubbing it on his paws. He's causing a lot of salivation, so he's wetting it down, and that's obviously spreading it further, and he's really getting off on it. You can see this is not a lion just rubbing or rolling in something to get a smell on his body, or those girls there, the same thing. This is a lion actually, you can see, getting euphoric. He's actually getting a kick out of this. He is enjoying it. It's acting on his feel-good receptors, and folks, it's exactly the same response when I give the lions catnip. Okay, I'm going to try the catnip now because I can see these guys are rolling all over me, and they're getting quite possessive over the catnip. So I'm going to just sprinkle some here. So I had the catnip in my pocket. Now Ginny has stolen it, but this is the effect. I'm going to have to try and get that packet back. Hello, big boy. So he's also smelled the catnip in my pocket. I'm becoming a lion rubbing post. Have you ever seen lions go nuts like this? It's really quite cute. Everyone's rolling around in the early morning. Wait, boy! Wait. I can see this is not going to be an easy video to make. Okay, so what the people were saying is that the lions actually roll in the dung to mask their smell, so that when they go hunting, the prey cannot smell them because they smell like the prey. And I suppose if you didn't really know lions that well, it makes sense because they can kind of sneak up on their prey, and the prey, they'll give them an advantage. The only thing is that lions actually hunt downwind from their prey. They make a point of sniffing the air and catching the scent of their prey from downwind, and then they basically will track their prey and stalk their prey from that position. That's definitely not what's happening there with Livy rolling around. What's at play really is that these lions are smelling stuff within the antelope poo, within the elephant poo. So it's activating receptors in the brain that's causing them to get on a high. And you can see that it lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. It's over now. So now they are basically sitting up and about, looking at what's going on. And probably, it's probably time to go walking, eh boy? Should we go? Let's go walking. Lions are very, very much scent driven. I use the example of where I chuck a piece of meat for Vayetse, and Vayetse can see where I've thrown it, and then he basically walks in the direction of where I've thrown the piece of meat, and then he proceeds to sniff out the piece of meat instead of identifying it. He'll sniff, 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 and eventually he'll find that piece of meat through smell. Here comes naughty Livy, Ginny. What was that? She got scared by a stick. Not all lions react to the poop the same. Some lions don't even react to the poop. Now, if that were a hunting tactic, you would expect all lions to kind of like wake up, go and find the nearest antelope poop, and then roll in it. But they don't do that. And you'll see lions are obviously opportunistic, so they pick up on scents and they go after what they've picked up on. There's actually no time to roll around in poop. And then the last bit of info is the fact that male lions tend to react to the poop a lot more than females. Here, Vayetse's found some more poop. Yeah, there it is, and that is, it looks like daker poo. The females are generally the most active when it comes to hunting. You'd expect to see prides rolling in poop far more often than you do. It's not that. So what is it? Why do the lions find antelope poop so alluring? I engaged the help of a scientist, of a neuroscientist. She had been doing some research here, and I said to her, hey, what do you think it is? And she said, oh, that's very interesting. And then she came back and she said, you know, this is really, really interesting. What she found out is that, especially in elephant poo, which is where I see the lions absolutely go crazy, it contains hormones in the poo. And the specific hormones, amongst other things, obviously, is glucocorticosteroids and progesterone. But essentially what happens is the glucocorticosteroids have several benefits to the body. One of them is it acts as an anti-stressor. It also has anti-inflammatory effects. She also told me that it's got anti-malarial properties and other health benefits. So, wow, who would have thought? But what about progesterone? It has an important role to play in mating. What's really interesting is that these two hormones together play an important role in oxytocin release. We know that the oxytocin has these effects of strengthening bonds, especially between pride mates. So there's yet another reason as to why rolling in poop is a good idea if you're a lion. Recently we've been doing videos on LionWhispererTV about the oxytocin studies or trials with a neuroscientist called Jessica Burkhart. If these two hormones are causing the release of oxytocin, and we know what the effects of oxytocin are, then isn't nature amazing? That was my immediate thought. It's like, yeah, we take all these chemicals that have been refined in laboratories and we take them in their real concentrated states, but nature tends to have all of these things just, you know, there. These are captive bred lions, so how would they know? You know, so it's just instinctive. It is in the DNA. Oh, sis, Vayetse, you just peed on me. Okay, so you'll notice Vayetse didn't roll in the old elephant poop because it's not fresh and it doesn't have all those lovely smells of those hormones in it. So progesterone has also been shown to regulate oxytocin in the epididymis, causing the smooth muscle to contract. So it plays a significant role. Well, not only in male reproductive behavior, such as ejaculation, but we know it plays a reproductive role as well in female reproduction. So I think we really need to look into this some more, and I hope Jessica's maybe listening, because maybe Mr. Poo Roller, and you do smell quite nice, I must say. He smells quite pretty nice. It's not as offensive as you would think it is, poo. Don't get any ideas. I'm not going to be rubbing it all over myself to see if I get all euphoric. I think I'll just leave that to Mr. Big. Lovely, lovely sniffy sniff. They're beautiful. And there she jumps up. They really are having fun. All right. We have something. Vayetse had something. Vayetse had something. Aha. What was that, boy? The one that got away. Oh. Oh. Yeah, big boy. Okay, so you can see Mr. Big is tired. And guys, that's really what this is all about. These enrichment walks are designed and put in place to give these lions some mental stimulation and some physical exercise. It's really important. I can see it. I can see it in their physical condition. I can see it in their mental health. When they've been on walks, when they go on regular walks, they are happier animals, period. That's why we do it. And down he goes. He's so tired. He's so tired. Okay, guys, so that's been a really incredible walk. It's been quite a long walk. I've been walking for an hour and a half. Really thoroughly enjoyed this early morning walk. I think I'm going to make this a habit. If you enjoyed this video, please do share it with your friends. especially if they're lion lovers. So if you know anyone who likes lions, please share this video with them. Please subscribe. It just helps us spread the message of awareness. And then there's that lovely extra addition that YouTube's added called members, and that's really fantastic, because what members helps us do is create other different content. It allows me to get out of the sanctuary and go and visit like-minded people, conservationists, people who work closely with animals. Making these videos is not always the cheapest of exercises, especially when you start to bring other crew in. Currently on the core channel, it's really me and my camera and some sound and you know, pretty much a jack of all trades, master of none. But the channel, despite my inadequacies in filming and sound, has continued to grow thanks to you guys. So it really is a huge thank you to you for your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, guys, where we hope to see you again next week here on LionWhispererTV. Until then, ciao.